This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
Hi and welcome. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of the best and brightest students here at United ISD. And today we have students from Cuellar Elementary and from Zaffirini Elementary. And my guest host today is Miss Cindy Rodriguez. She's our Executive Director for Elementary Education here at United ISD. And Ms. Rodriguez, thank you for joining us and welcome.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Very good, ma'am. And if you could just kind of explain to our students and for the benefit of our audience, just a little bit about what you do here at UISD.
Certainly. My job is to work together with your principals, and we also take care of the curriculum for the district. So everything that you work on in your classroom, including all of the district assessments, like your CBAs and benchmarks, which I know that you know and love, right? Yes? So I think I have the best job in the world.
All right, very good. Let's turn our attention now to our students. Representing Cuellar Elementary, we have Jesus and Nidia. And Jesus, if you could, just tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
I like to play a lot of video games, and I like math.
All right, do you have a favorite video game by any chance?
Not really, I mostly like everything.
All right, very good. And Nidia, what about you? What can you tell us about yourself?
The thing I like the most is to mostly hang out with my friends and have fun at school.
All right, very good. And representing Zaffirini Elementary, we have Luis Eduardo and Caitlin. And Luis Eduardo, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I'm in 5th grade, 10 years old, and one of my favorite hobbies to do in my free time is drawing.
All right, excellent. And Caitlin, what about you? What can you tell us about yourself?
I'm Caitlin, and I like baking and cooking.
All right, very good. Very good, students. Before we begin, let me just go over the rules very briefly. Each team is going to take turns spinning the wheel that you see behind you. It has questions in language arts, social studies, math, and science. That category in red is the wild turn category. Of course, those questions are designed to be a little more challenging, so their value is a little bit higher. The other questions are worth 5 points if you can answer them correctly, and the wild turn questions are worth 10 points if you can answer them correctly. And of course, all our questions have a 1-minute time limit, and of course, once your time is up, you'll hear a little bell. And of course, at that time, you'll have to give us an answer. And of course, in order to earn the points, you have to answer correctly. Otherwise, the other team gets a chance to answer that question and possibly earn the points. So we had a little coin toss earlier today as Zaffirini Elementary elected to go first. So Luis Eduardo or Caitlin, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please?
Good luck.
And in order to count, the spin has to go around at least once, which it does. And our first category of the day is going to be from the social studies subject area. That'll be down here. And just to repeat, this question's worth 5 points to our students if they can answer correctly. That's a copy for you and a copy for you.
And I'm going to read it out loud, okay? And you can follow along there. On a map, a legend, A, shows direction and distance. B, is made up of rows of imaginary squares. C, shows the directions north, south, east, and west. Or D, helps readers interpret the symbols that appear on maps.
And of course, our students have a little less than a minute to answer now, but as they try to work the problem, they'll have to work together. And of course, in order to earn the 5 points, they'll have to answer correctly. Otherwise, our students from Cuellar Elementary get a chance to answer that question and possibly earn the points. And whenever you're ready, students, just...
Letter D.
That's correct.
All right.
Letter D. It helps readers interpret the symbols that appear on maps.
All right.
Well done.
Very good, Zaffirini Elementary. You're on the board, and Cuellar Elementary, it's your turn. So one of you spin that wheel for us, please. And the wheel goes round and will come to rest, eventually landing in the social studies subject area. So we have
You love
another
it.
social studies question for our students. And this question is for our students from Cuellar Elementary. And again, they can earn 5 points by answering correctly.
Okay, now I'll read it aloud. A settlement far from the country that rules it is A, village, B, civilization, C, colony, or D, communities.
And of course, as our students ponder the question, just want to remind them they'll have a little less than a minute now. And of course, by answering correctly, they can earn 5 points. Otherwise, our students from Zaffirini Elementary will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. And whenever you're ready, students, just give us your answer, please. Oh, I'm sorry, it's their turn. So. But what's
But
your...
you concur.
Okay, Cuellar Elementary answers letter C, which is
Because I
the
think they
correct
were saying
answer.
the same
but-
thing. Okay.
All right, but
All right. Well, that's major teamwork, right?
that's all right. So
Just remember, we're going to take turns one at a time.
all right.
Okay?
thought we were both going to answer it because
No. Oh no, you just get copies of the question just so you can look at it. But,
Just so you can be ready in case they don't answer. Okay?
All right.
We got it? So this next one, it's Zaffarini's turn,
all
right?
right, but
Best
Cuellar
of
gets the
luck.
5 points. So.
Yes.
And this spin is going to land in
Ooh, yay.
the
Aw.
language arts social studies subject area once again. So we're trending towards social studies today. Again, this is your copy and your copy.
Okay. This question is for Zaffirini. What was the main reason the colonists were angry about the Tea Act? A, it banned the drinking of tea in the colonies. B, it made them grow tea for the British in the southern colonies. C, it forced them to buy all of their tea from a single British company. Or D, it forced them to serve tea to British soldiers anytime the soldiers needed it. Letter C is correct. It forced them to buy all of their tea from a single British company.
Very good, Zaffirini Elementary. Cuellar Elementary, it's your turn. So somebody spin that wheel for us, please. And of course, there's always an element of chance in this game, but let's see where the wheel lands this time. And it looks like we're going to land in the
Other than social studies.
Math.
Math.
We're in the math subject area, the first one of the day.
In preparation for Math B's.
All right.
Let's see.
And again, that's your copy and your copy.
Okay, so this question is for Cuellar. Which expression represents the value of the digit in the tens place in the number 9.45? A, 4 times 10, B, 4 times 0.1, C, 4 times 0.01, or D, 4 times 0.001?
it's B.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Letter B.
So good job,
Good job,
Cuellar
well done.
Elementary. You earned the points. Zaffirini Elementary, your turn at the board or at the wheel. So go ahead and spin for us, please.
Spin away.
And Luis Eduardo's spin will land in the social studies
Well, you're consistent.
subject area. So again, this wheel's a little strange that way, but that's your copy, and that's your copy once again. Your turn.
Okay, so this question is for Zaffirini. An astrolab enabled explorers to go farther and faster by sea. The process of explorers used to plan their courses and find locations to a faraway land is called A, migration, B, navigation, C, devastation, or D, circumnavigation.
And again, this is a question for our students from Zaffirini Elementary. It comes from the social studies subject area, and they can earn 5 points by answering correctly. Otherwise, our students from Cuellar Elementary will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. And of course, our students have less than a minute remaining, but they still have time. And whenever they're ready, you can give us your answer, students.
Letter D.
I'm sorry.
Letter D is incorrect, so now we will
So-
give an opportunity to Cuellar
Cuellar
Elementary.
Elementary, do you have an answer for us, please?
Letter B is correct.
right.
Navigation.
So So very good, Cuellar Elementary. You get the points, and it's your turn at the wheel. So go ahead and spin that wheel for us, please. And this time the wheel will come to rest in the language arts subject area. That'll be the box labeled arts or art. And let's see. This will be your copy, and this is going to be your copy.
Okay, and the question is, name the wood carver who created Pinocchio.
And your options are?
A, Gelato, B, Turlusa, C, Magellan, or D, Geppetto. D. Yes.
All right.
All right. Letter D.
What was the answer?
Letter D, Geppetto.
Geppetto, that would have been the answer. So,
Yeah.
so good job, Cuellar Elementary and Zaffirini Elementary. It's your turn once again. So, Caitlin or Luis Eduardo, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And once again, our students
Surprise.
land in the social studies subject area. All right. It's your copy, and that's your copy.
Okay, and the question is, this is a practice of holding people against their will and taking away their freedom. Is it A, slavery, B, incarceration, C, boundaries, or D, handcuff?
And our students are discussing the question amongst themselves, as they should. Have a little less than a minute now, a little less than a minute now to give us an answer. And students, whenever you're ready, just...
Slavery.
Slavery is correct.
All right. Very good, Zaffirini Elementary. You get the points. It's time now for a quick break, so let's go ahead and take one, and we'll be right back.
1, 2, 3, team.
UISD students, it's time to rally, dig in, score big, and win a new car just by going to school. The Sames Kia in the Classroom program is back. All United ISD high school students are eligible to win a new 2016 Kia Soul. Have perfect attendance during an 89-week period, and your name will be entered into the UISD Grand Prize drawing to win a new car. Spike your chances, attend class, and win a new Kia Soul.
Studies show that parents who are actively involved in their children's education more than double their chances of graduating from high school and even going on to college. Make time to get to know your child's principal, teachers, and counselor. Volunteer and get involved in your child's school activities. Even the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Invest in your child's future today.
School safety is our #1 priority. Always report bullying to an adult, attend class every day, and please say no to drugs and alcohol. Be sure to report any criminal or suspicious activity to campus police. Remember, texting and cell phone use is forbidden when driving in school zones. Always watch out for kids at crosswalks and when loading on and off school buses. Keep our kids safe.
United ISD urges parents who have children with severe allergies to please inform district nursing staff about your child's condition. Allergic reactions can be life-threatening.
We have procedures in place to help students at risk for severe allergic reactions or anaphylaxis. Notifying staff about student allergies makes it easier for them to respond quickly to an emergency.
Please report severe allergies and help ensure UISD students remain safe and healthy.
You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at UISD. Of course, today we have students representing Cuellar Elementary and Zaffirini Elementary, and our guest host today is Ms. Cindy Rodriguez, our Executive Director for Elementary Education. And Ms. Rodriguez, you have a question for our students before we begin play. Is that right?
Yes, I love your shirts, Cuellar Elementary. Keep calm and follow the 7 habits. Great. So I know that you're certainly thinking of your future. What are you planning to be when you grow up?
An astronaut.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
Remember the little people when you become famous, okay?
When I grew up, I want to be a lawyer.
Ah, very good. I'll look you up.
All right.
Zaffirini Elementary. I know you've been very enthusiastic this morning. I'm wondering what university you're planning to attend. Is there a particular college, a particular university that you're hoping to go to?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start with Luis Eduardo.
TAMU.
TAMU, stay home. Yes, your parents will love that.
Baylor University.
Baylor University, very good. I'm wondering what are you thinking of studying?
A dentist.
To be a dentist?
What's it called? I don't know. Dance.
You're going to go into the arts. Very good. To dance.
Yeah.
Very good. How about you, Ong? What do you plan to do? What do you want to study?
Well, I want to study to be a lawyer.
Well, I know you said you wanted to be a lawyer. Silly me. You already told us what you wanted to be, right? Astrology. You're going to go in, not astrology, but you want to go into to be an astronaut, and then a lawyer. Very good. Bright futures.
All
Wonderful.
Right. Very good. And let's go ahead and resume play. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but Cuellar Elementary is next. And Cuellar Elementary, you guys get to take your turn at the wheel. So if you would, somebody spin that for us, please. And after a very vigorous spin, the wheel will come to rest eventually. And let's see if it lands in social studies again. Well, apparently it's going to land in the science subject area.
So close.
First one of the day, actually.
Yep.
All right. So that'll be your copy and your copy.
Okay, so this question is for Cuellar for now. Mrs. Mendoza fills beaker A with cold water and beaker B with hot water. She puts a drop of yellow food coloring in both beakers. How does the food coloring behave in each beaker? A, beaker A, it spreads fast. In beaker B, it settles down. B, in beaker A, it settles down. Beaker B, it spreads slowly. Or C, beaker A, it spreads slowly. Beaker B, it spreads fast. D, beaker A, it spreads fast. Beaker B, it spreads slowly.
And of course, our students have up to a minute to answer, and they'll have to figure out what the question, or figure out the answer. And once they do that, and they can answer correctly, they can earn the 5 points. Otherwise, our students from Zaffirini will get a chance to answer the question. Are you ready, guys?
Yes. We think it's, wait, let me check this. It's C.
Letter C is correct.
All right.
Very good.
Good job, Cuellar Elementary.
Good.
Good
In
job.
questions like these, it's just best to answer it first before you even look at the choices, right? So you won't get mixed up with the choices.
All right.
Very good.
And
Okay, spin away, Zaffirini.
Zaffirini, it's your turn now, so go ahead and spin, please. And this time our students get a math question.
All right.
All right. That's your copy, and that's your copy.
Okay, Zaffirini. Which number is a prime number? A, 51, B, 37, C, 27, or D, 33?
So this question is from the math subject area for our students from Zaffirini Elementary. And of course, by answering correctly, they get the 5 points. Otherwise, our students from Cuellar Elementary will get a chance to answer and possibly earn the points. And Ms. Rodriguez, if you could repeat the question.
Certainly. Which number is a prime number? A, 51, B, 37, C, 27, or D, 33?
So we're looking for the prime number here. And our students...
That is our prime goal.
Letter B.
Letter B is correct. 37. Very good.
All right. Good job, Zaffirini. And Cuellar
Cuellar.
Elementary, it's your turn once again. So go ahead and spin that wheel for us, Nidia. And this time the wheel is going to land in the language arts subject area. That's for you, and that's for you.
So let's see. How can the following sentence best be improved? I went to the store and bought almonds, cucumbers, and strawberries. A, by adding commas. B, by substituting the period at the end of the sentence with a question mark. C, by capitalizing almonds. Or D, by changing went to goes.
And there's
A. Pretty easy. Yes, by
All
adding
right.
commas. Good job.
all right. Very good, Cuellar Elementary and Zaffirini Elementary. Your turn once again. So, please, Eduardo or Caitlin, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And this time we land in the
Opportunity knocks. Well,
Language arts.
It's changed its mind. Sorry.
No, wait.
Something's wrong with that wheel. Who is moving that wheel in
Okay,
the back?
language arts, not social studies. All right. That's yours, and that's yours.
Okay, here's the question. The detective climbed out of the vehicle to locate clues. He diligently searched with his flashlight until he spotted something in the distance. A, to look for. B, to set oneself up in a particular place. C, to state and fix exactly the place. Or D, to send through communication. And the word that's supposed to be, can I read this again because it's supposed to be underlined, is locate.
Yeah.
Okay, it said it's not on mine. All right.
So,
It's supposed to be the meaning?
Yes. You're determining the meaning of the word that's underlined, just like you would on your practice test.
and of course, if you can just give them the options once again.
Sure. Letter A, to look for. B, to set oneself up in a particular place. C, to state and fix exactly the place. Or D, to send through communication.
A.
Yes, A, to look for. Very
All
good.
right.
When you locate, you look for.
Good job, Zaffirini Elementary. Cuellar Elementary, your turn once again. So somebody spin that wheel for us, please. And this time we're going to land in
For sure.
the wild turn,
It was the difference between.
the wild turn category.
Let's see.
And let's see, this one's coming
It's from neuroscience? I don't know.
from the science subject area.
Science.
Now this question's worth 10 points to our students if they can answer correctly.
Okay, and here's the question. Lisa stood outside and looked at her shadow in the morning, at noon, and in the evening. Which did she most likely observe? A, her shadow was longest in the morning, and in the evening, it was the shortest at noon. Or B, her shadow was longest in the morning, shorter at noon, and the shortest in the evening. C, her shadow was shortest in the morning, a little longer at noon, and the longest in the evening. Or D, her shadow was the same length all day long.
And again, this wild turn question's for our students from Cuellar Elementary. It's from the science subject area. And if our students can answer correctly, they can earn 10 points. Otherwise, our students from Zaffirini Elementary will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. And as the students discuss their options, Ms. Rodriguez, what are you thinking of our show so far?
Oh, this is awesome. It's
All right.
wonderful to see the kids so excited and working together as
Sure.
little teams. Would you like for me to repeat the question? Yes? Okay. Lisa stood outside and looked at her shadow in the morning, at noon, and in the evening. Which did she most likely observe? Her shadow was longest in the morning, and in the evening, it was shortest at noon. Or B, her shadow was longest in the morning, shorter at noon, and the shortest in the evening. C, her shadow was shortest in the morning, a little longer at noon, and the longest in the evening. Or D, her shadow was the same length all day long.
B.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Zaffirini Elementary, you have a chance here. What's your answer, please?
C.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect.
C is incorrect.
Miss Rodriguez, can you share the correct answer,
The correct
please?
answer is her shadow was longest in the morning and in the evening. It was the shortest at noon.
So, no points on this round, guys.
Because of the location of the sun. That one you need to know for star.
All right, very good. So, Zaffirini Elementary, it's your turn once again. So, Luis Eduardo or Caitlin, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And this time we're going to land in the science subject area.
Hey.
All right. It's your chance in your copy.
Okay, and the question is, how does the energy in sound spread out from where the sound is made? A, in straight lines, B, in echoes, C, in atoms, or D, in waves?
D.
D in waves, yay.
They knew that one for sure. Very good, Zaffirini. Cuellar, go ahead and take your turn at the wheel. And this time, Nidia's spin is going to land. It'll come to rest eventually in the science subject area. So science is now what social studies was, it seems. All right. So your copy and your copy.
Okay, and the question is, which statement describes weather rather than climate? The weather is usually hot and humid year-round. B, the destination has hot summers and cold winters. C, the summer temperatures average between 29 and 35 degrees. Or D, the humidity level on Tuesday was 30%.
So this is a science question for our students from Cuellar Elementary.
Focus on the question, which statement describes weather rather than climate?
And
We think it's D.
That's correct. The humidity level on Tuesday was 30%.
all right.
Very good.
So, good job, Cuellar Elementary. Time now for a quick break, so let's go ahead and take one, and we'll be right back.
It's school time, and let's keep Laredo's children safe by following these important safety tips when driving through school zones.
Slow down to 20 miles per hour and be extra careful when driving near schools. State law prohibits the use of cell phones in school zones. If you see a school bus with flashing light, remember to stop until the bus resumes motion. Failure to heed these warnings could result in fines or jail time. By staying alert and observing all traffic laws, we can keep our kids safe.
Hi, and welcome back. You've been watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. And of course, today we had students from Cuellar Elementary and from Zaffirini Elementary join us here today. Of course, we'd like to thank our students for being such good sports. And my guest host today is Ms. Cindy Rodriguez, our Executive Director for Elementary Education here at United ISD. And Ms. Rodriguez, what did you think of our show?
Loved it. It's a great opportunity for our students to showcase their talents and have fun at the same time. Did you all have fun?
Yeah.
And they tied. It was a great team effort. Awesome job.
Very good job, everybody. Of course, we'd like to take a little time to thank some of the people who provide prizes for our students. Sonic, America's Drive-In, Great American Cookies, and of course, McDonald's of Laredo. So with that, let's go ahead and say goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.